I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
The biggest debated topic of all time, hands down, since abortion, is red top milk versus blue top milk. I don't want to exclude all the folks that's drinking all that different exotic milk, you know what I'm saying? The green, yellow, purple top milk, you know, that shit. If you've seen part one of this, you know that Milk's PR team goes hard. But what's the truth and what should we all know? First things first, the enzyme that helps us digest milk is called lactase. I almost could not think of that word. And this enzyme is pretty much out of the door around the age of 2. It completely plummets, and with that enzyme being gone, you can kind of see how lactose intolerance sneaks its way into our lives. Second off, milk has some good stuff. It has some decent nutrients, vitamins A, B, D, magnesium, calcium. The only thing is these things were enriched or fortified into the milk. And enriching or fortifying a food just means that you add some things that weren't naturally there. It's the same idea of like tuning up a car. You get a stock car and then you add some stuff on later. Now, I mentioned that calcium comes in milk, and calcium is famous for strong bones, but I want to introduce to you the calcium paradox. What is the calcium paradox? Basically, countries that have a lower intake of dairy, milk, and calcium actually have a lesser chance of things like bone fractures and osteoporosis, while countries that drink more milk and intake more calcium actually have higher rates of those problems. I know what you're thinking. You think I'm about to tell you to stop drinking milk, but I ain't finna tell you what to do. You grown. The flat truth is that more calcium intake and more milk intake has very scant evidence that's the first time I've ever used that word, to prove that it makes our bones stronger.
I know you ain't finna tell me that I can't eat no more cereal and then my bones just leak.
I bet the marketing of milk kind of went like this. Milk is white, our bones are white. Let's just tell them that the calcium in our milk helps strengthen their bones. I know that sounds elementary, but when you think about it, it's really just genius marketing. It makes it really easy for us to remember that connection between milk and bones. Milk is one of the most popular foods that's known for its infamous connection to its nutrient. Kind of like carrots and eyesight and vitamin A. Alright, I feel like I've been talking too much. We know calcium is not great for helping us get strong bones. So that begs the question, is that a fly? What is that? What was I saying? We know that calcium isn't the greatest solution for strong bones. So that begs the question, what is decent for strong bones? And there's a simple answer. You just gotta move around more. One of the top ways to get stronger bones is to simply work out. All right, to end this, if you're still worried about where to get your calcium, I knew there was a fly. All right, to end this, if you're still worried about where you will get your calcium, which there's nothing wrong with that, here's a speed list of the best sources per serving. Sesame seeds, sardines, tofu, yogurt, collard greens, spinach, cheese, turnip greens, canned sockeye salmon, blackstrap molasses. Timeout. That joint called blackstrap molasses. Okay, mustard greens, beet greens, bok choy, almonds, dry roasted, cow's milk comes in at last. Shouts out Mark Hyman. I'm gonna get up out y'all way.